Hello friends, this is Satvinder from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant and today very excited. Why? I'll tell you, because today is something which has never happened in the history. It's a surprise. What is this surprise? I'll share with you everything. But before that, a request, if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Press the bell icon. This video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's get started on this very important and surprise video. What is this? This surprise, today is not Wednesday. Wednesday, what happens? Express entry draw. But today is not Wednesday. What happened is, today happened the 8th express entry draw. So it is a surprise to us, it is a surprise to you. And this is a pleasant surprise, 8th express entry draw of 2023, draw number 244. And believe me, this is not a small surprise. This is the biggest, yes, the biggest express entry draw. Biggest express entry draw in the history of express entry. This is the biggest express entry draw, all program draw. So, not just the biggest. The surprise don't end here. It is not just the biggest. It is the lowest CRS. Lowest CRS score in 2023. This is the lowest you can get CRS score. So, many congratulations to all those who have got ITA. This is your golden ticket. This is your golden ticket to PR. Use it wisely and get your PR. So, now let's see what happened in the draw. In terms of draw, 8th express entry draw, which happened today, which is Thursday, not Wednesday. So here is the information from the government side. Sometimes it is not easy to read or understand from this government side. So all this information is in the form of highlight I am sharing with you. So the first thing, the draw happened today, which is 23rd March, which is Thursday, not Wednesday. And 7,000 people were invited. So one of the biggest express entry draw in all program category. So all program category, this is the biggest draw. ITA last week, if we compare 15th March, there were same 7,000 people were invited. So number of people invitation is same, 7,000. The CRS score, last week the CRS score was 490 and now the CRS score has reduced by 6 points and it has gone to 484. And tie-breaking rule is of 19th May 2022. Now this is the information anybody, any TikToker or anybody can go and tell you. From here onwards, that is important. This anybody can tell you. And further analysis, now let's look at it. So analysis, when you do analysis for the express entry, you need to look only two things. What are those two things? The first thing you need to look is number of candidate invited. If number of candidate increase, your turn will come. And the second thing which you need to look is CRS score. If CRS score decreases, so if CRS score decreases, your turn will come. So these are only two things which you need to look at. And these are the analysis points. So let's look at number of people invited so far. So if you look at number of people invited so far, here is the data right in front of you. Date by date, draw by draw information right in front of you. All 8 draws, total 30,559 people are invited so far under express entry category. And if we see the same information in the graphical form, so you will see here is the graphical information. The last 2 Burj Khalifa, you see the big towers, those twin towers, they are 7,000 twin towers. So they are the number of people invited in last 2 draws, 15th March and 23rd March. So blue, the small towers which you see are PNP draws, and the red, the medium sized tower which you see is a federal skilled worker draw. So that is a unique draw which happened on 2nd February, mid of February. So now let's look at the CRS score, the other component. So CRS score, if you see, has, when the 2023 started, the CRS score was 507. So it eventually decreased and went down to 484, which is the lowest. So I am not just telling you lowest, I am showing you here in front of you that it is the lowest express entry score of 2023. So if you see in a graphical form the same data, you will see that the tower which is the lowest is the last one, 484, lowest tower in terms of CRS score. So PNP usually have high towers, because for PNP, the CRS, in a PNP you get 600 points. So when you add on those 600 points, your CRS score jumps. That is why the blue towers are very high. Whereas all program draw, the lowest is 484. So that is one part of the information. Now another very important part of the information is what is happening in the pool. Because you are also sitting in the pool. So you need to understand what is happening in the pool. Now let's look at the pool. If I show you the pool from the government website, here is the information. This is as of 23rd March, today. Latest pool report. But before I go into analyzing this, I want to show you something. The previous week pool report. If you see the previous pool report, and I have mentioned in my previous videos also, that the top people will get more chances. And here it is, 15th March, the previous pool report was about 4,000 people were sitting in the pool above 600. Above 600, 4,000 people were sitting. Now, if you look at today's report, you will feel the difference. The difference is 23rd March, which is today, and here is the pool report, and only 800, just 800 people are above 600 range. What that means? That means if all program draw happens, lot of people will be picked between 451 and 500 category. And if you see that thing in a graphical form, here is the green tower. The green tower is the one which will be picked maximum. So highest chances of anybody who is between 451 and 500, very high chances they will be picked. There are orange tower which is between 400 to 450, and then there are red towers which are having a very low chance. So this is about the CRS distribution. Let me tell you little what can happen in future. Nobody has the crystal ball in his hand, but I can tell you something based on our experience in data. If that's the most important thing, if general draw happens, which I hope more general draw will happen, if they happen, more 7,000 plus draws will happen. And if more 7,000 plus draws will happen, CRS will go back to 475. And processing will happen in less than 6 months. So I always tell people, if it is possible, if you qualify, make a profile in express entry. And if you can't make it, reach out to a consultant who can make a profile for you. And most important, if you have already made the profile, go to your consultant, talk to your consultant, call him, phone, email, talk to him. Get your profile updated. If you got married, update. If you studied, update. If you got divorced, update. Update, update, update. That's very critical, because if you get ITA, then you have to prove everything. So as I always say, everyone has its own case, everyone has its own goals. If you want to discuss your own case with us, you can book an appointment, and our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number. Everything is shared right in front of you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Our team puts a lot of effort to bring all this information to you. And thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.